So I'm a non-traditional software engineer. I actually worked in nonprofit administration for about 8 years. It wasn't until I decided that I wanted to learn a little bit more about web development, and I remember going to my employer at the time and asking for some professional development funds to go to a class, and they told me no. And I was like, okay, cool. So I ended up just, going into my own funds and taking the class and just getting more involved with the community at large. And from there, I was just like, all right, this is kind of cool. Because I was starting to meet people that were taking a non-traditional path into the profession. And I was like, oh, I didn't necessarily realize that was like a thing. Yeah. So that was pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm also non-traditional. I was in healthcare for a long time. Thought I wanted to be a doctor. And was doing research, and I was just miserable every day. And on the side, I love drawing and stuff. And I thought it would be sick if I could do art and get paid for it. So I was looking for ways to do it. And in Chicago, there's the portfolio school, and my sister actually found a UX UI boot camp, and I had no idea what UI or UX was. But I was like, you know what, I'll do it. I'm so unhappy at where I am now. I just want to take the risk, and whatever happens, happens. So I did that boot camp, and then I got my first job out here, which I think it was a new challenge added on top, just being in a new city, doing a new job, not having people here. And then I think it quickly, I think for some reason it wasn't as difficult because I was doing something I loved, which was really nice for the first time. But I think I'm still trying to find my stride, like you asked, but yeah.
Yeah. And I think to kind of contrast your experience, I ended up getting some scholarship funds through Lesbians Who Tech, and also through General Assembly, which was the coding boot camp that I had gone through. So I actually felt like I had a community around me to support me throughout my process as a student, and then also when I decided to become an instructor at GA, and then ultimately when I decided to go into the job market, I still had that supportive community around me. With Lesbians Who Tech, they always reach out to me to ask me if I want to participate in their events. They've also been very accommodating when they've had their big summits to be like, hey, we want you to come. This is important to us. And so they've given me free tickets and stuff to continue that path of progression, to continue to grow.